Very peculiar game for Pederson in Arizona. Homers.
His fifth of the season to tie it at 2.
That's a nice pitch from Ashcraft.
In the fourth inning, takes a called second strike right on that edge of home plate. Great pitch. Pederson doesn't like it and calls time out to argue.
Velocity. Still carrying his velocity, 98 on that last sinker.
Of action. There's a check.
Oh my.
And then gets called out swinging by Dan Marzella on check swing appeal at third base. Not the only check swing appeal that the broadcasters didn't like in this game.
It's over.
Wow, they're calling everything tonight.
Pederson nets his second strikeout of the contest in the seventh.
Down on strikes.
And scores a hat trick in the eighth.
0-2.
And he's been ejected.
This is margin, but margin works both ways. It doesn't look more inside than it is. If anything, the numbers make the pitch look a lot closer to the zone than it actually was. The pitch is about 1/10 of an inch away vertically from being fully incorrect outside the buffer range. And that's because Pederson is taller than average.
Strike 3 called, and Pederson's been ejected.
As for the ejection, no, I don't think it's because of the bat flip. Let's take a look at the rule. Remember, equipment violations are the intermediate warning step if they throw equipment in disgust. If it's extremely severe, you can eject immediately, but this does not look extremely severe. If so, bad ejection.
Operated by his first base coach, Dave McKay, and Pederson lost for the game.
No, it's probably a combination of the flip, the gesture, and something that was said to the umpire that could be worse than any of the two visible things combined. Think of it as the ejection standard additive property. Because remember, Jock acted somewhat similarly on the check swing. That bat didn't go flying by itself. Manager will get tossed.
And now Torey's been ejected.
And Pederson will randomly go argue with the second base umpire.
Now going toward the second base umpire, Jordan Baker.
Turned into a fire sale to the left of home plate.
Meanwhile, manager and umpire talk, but this ejection is not because of any one thing. It looks like a sum of the parts that in Mark Carlson's mind all added up to an ejection-worthy post-at-bat experience.